Cox P.I. Episode 1. The Kidnap of Femmi Fatali. Typicalopolis, the meanest city this side of Gotham, and the place I call home. If you hear sirens, it's 'cause the police cars have been stolen for a joyride. If you don't hear sirens, it's 'cause the criminals have crashed the police cars. In Typicalopolis, the only thing higher than the crime rate is the drug addicts, and we gave up arresting them years ago. We need the jail space for all the serial killers and mob bosses. It's that kind of crap that made me leave the force. The police force, that is. Not the Jedi force. A Jedi wouldn't last 10 minutes here before they set his robes on fire and stole his beard. Since I quit the police, I've been making my way as what they call a private investigator. Private Dick is what they call me, 'cause that's my name. Dick Cox P.I. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I won't shake your hand if it's all the same to you. You won't believe the things the crooks here can do with a hand grenade and some super glue. Anyhow, I don't believe you've got me here for my charming personality. You want to hear my story? Damn! Sounds like the crooks got that poor busker outside. I was kinda enjoying his music. Well, that's Typicalopolis for ya. On with the story. Are you sitting comfortably? Well, you won't be after you hear this. It was like any other day in Typicalopolis. A few murders, a few robberies, a bit of blackmailing, and some creative combinations of all three. I was in my office, reviewing a mundane adultery case from a regular client, when there was a heavy knock at my door. Heavy knockers always got my attention, so I instinctively put my hand on my shooter when I heard it. A familiar face walked into my office. The face had a body attached too. It was the local Italian mafia boss. Cannelloni, what are you doing here?
Hey, Dica Cox, my old friend is a me, Vermicelli Cannelloni.
I knew who he was. The mafia boss who was so crooked he had gone full circle and looked innocent again. He was like a donkey at a quadriplegic's party. No one could pin anything on him. He once stole all the toilets in the police station. The police had nothing to go on. After that, he began stealing expensive accessories for dogs. There weren't any leads. He was also known for his very beautiful daughter. Now there was a stunner. She could have made a jellyfish get a boner. Her name, as if anyone needs to be told, was Femmi Fatali.
I has a problem, Dica Cox. It's a bit of a sensitive issue. I cannot no go and tell the police.
What's the problem?
It's my daughter, Femmi Fatali. She has been kidnapped.
She's a kidnapper?
No, you no understand. She has been kidnapper.
She's been a kidnapper?
No. She has been kidnapper. Been kidnapper.
She's a bean kidnapper?
Mamma mia, she got kidnapped herself.
She got kidnapped herself? I mean, she got kidnapped herself?
Correcto.
Well, why can't you have your men find her?
I has no clues, and my men are all blockheads. Too much pepperoni.
Vermicelli Cannelloni had done me a few favors in the past. Taking my laundry laundry out, lending me a spanner. Fellatio. I couldn't turn him down on this one. So, where was Miss Fatali last seen?
In a red light district. She only went there to develop a photo. So many hookers, she got hooked. All those red lights, but she cannot stop. So I say to her, Femmi, stop! But she no stop.
And then what happened?
I went home, had me some spaghetti. Somebody tell me, Femmi has been kidnapped. I just think he's a lot of bolognese. But no, is that true? Somebody could be bunking her right now.
What was she wearing?
Now careful, Cox. Don't get too interested in my daughter. You don't want to wake up with a horse's head in your bed.
No, I mean, was she wearing anything distinctive to identify her to people?
Hey, I think she was wearing a white scarf.
Okay, Cannelloni, I'll find you, girl. Now get out. You smell like pizza.
Hey, it's a normal in Italy.
Once Vermicelli had left, I sat back in my chair and considered it. Femmi Fatali wearing a white scarf. A white scarf for purity. But Femmi Fatali's relationships were as short-lived as a lemming near a cliff. She was like a car without an engine. You could get inside, but it wasn't going anywhere. I wanted her all the same. She could have got herself into all kinds of trouble in the red light district. I tried driving straight there, but some bright spark had taken the hint and stolen my engine. Instead, I set off walking, and the rain began to fall on Typicalopolis.